Knoxville. The news starts now.
Good morning. A terrible loss resonating in a tight-knit community. The way the people of Maryville are rallying to honor a police officer who lost his life in the line of duty, and the way you can help pay tribute to his memory this week.
Plus, the race to the White House comes to East Tennessee. The way Donald Trump will be celebrated today in Knoxville, and where you can hear from local representatives of Hillary Clinton.
Well, good morning, and thanks for joining us. We're glad you're here on your Monday morning. I'm Abby Ham.
And I'm Russell Bivin. You're watching 10 News Today. Let's bring in Matt Sanderson to talk about the forecast. I'm assuming it's going to be hot.
Hot, what's a good word today? You seem really excited about it.
Oh, you know, it's so fun.
I love the heat.
The AC bill is, it's so much fun to get the energy bill at the end of the month when you have the AC.
Some days, I'm not going to lie, I just get mad about it. I walk out and I'm like, ugh.
Well, you like mid-80s, right?
70s.
I like mid-70s.
She's a 70s.
Yeah. Okay,
70s
mid-70s.
kinda
Okay,
go.
we're not going to have that, so just forget you. Mid-80s by Saturday with plenty of sunshine. Chances of rainfall in the forecast by midweek, but right now we start off with patchy fog. First thing out the door, we start off with temperatures anywhere from upper 60s to near 70 degrees. 71 in Oak Ridge is one of the warmer spots. The good news here is dry skies on the way into work, and we're going to hold those dry skies and sunny skies throughout the day. So here's the deal. We're continuing hot for today, just like we were talking about, low to mid-90s. We are expecting a slight chance, less than 10% chance for an isolated shower or thunder shower. Just want to put that out there in case you see that pop up. And then by tomorrow, we're holding on to a better chance at 20%. We carry that chance in through midweek, and coming up in a bit, we're going to talk about what day stands the best chance. Also, we're going to talk about the UT football game forecast coming up this Thursday. In addition to that, we also have to talk about the weekend weather right around the corner, and it does look like it'll be more comfortable. More on that coming up in just a bit. Abby and Russell.
Matt, thanks.
People across East Tennessee are showing respect for a slain Maryville police officer. Officer Kenny Moats was shot and killed Thursday in the line of duty. Funeral arrangements for Officer Moats are now set. The family will receive friends tomorrow starting at 4 p.m. at Sevier Heights Baptist Church. The funeral service will begin at 7. On Wednesday, a procession will leave from Smith Mortuary and circle the Maryville Municipal Building before traveling to the cemetery. The public is invited to line the streets outside Smith's Mortuary to Melrose Station Road starting at 9 o'clock in the morning. Officer Moats will be laid to rest during a private graveside service after that procession. People wore blue on Sunday to honor Officer Moats. Many wore bracelets showing the thin blue line, and they started also wearing United We Stand t-shirts. A few people at Rio 180 Church in Maryville say it's the least they could do to show their support for those who wear a badge every day.
All right, also, Vols head coach Butch Jones is showing support for the fallen officer and his grieving family.
I want to start off with something that's kind of dear to my heart, and that's the family of Kenny Moats. And growing up in a law enforcement household, I understand what it is every day. And what the job entails, and everyone that's out there protecting our communities. And that's something that's very, very close to me, and it's hit home. And I want them to know that they're in my personal thoughts and prayers.
And if you don't know, Coach Jones saying very close to him because his father was a police chief.
Today, the man accused of fatally shooting Officer Kenny Moats in an ambush-style attack is expected to make his first appearance in court.
WBIR 10 News reporter Brittany Bade is live in Blount County with the very latest on this. Brittany, good morning.
Good morning, Abby and Russell. Here at the Blount County Justice Center, the suspected shooter of Officer Kenny Moats will make his first appearance in court and be formally charged with the 5 criminal charges filed against him last Friday. We want to take a closer look at those, and one of the most serious charges is capital murder, and if he is convicted of that, he could face the rest of his life in prison without parole or the death penalty. His bond is set at $1.5 million, and he's expected in front of a judge at 1:30 this afternoon. Now, for a little bit of background for you, on Friday, the Blount County Sheriff James Barong said this was a planned ambush-style attack, and according to Sheriff Barong, investigators found a letter at Stalen's home after the shooting in which he blamed family as well as Blount County authorities for his problems. Investigators also learned that he had purchased a .45 caliber ammunition just before the shooting on Thursday. Those are just 2 pieces of evidence that law enforcement say proves this was a premeditated attack.
He had built a makeshift barricade that would protect him that when he fired, and also a place to rest his arm when he had fired. So it is air speculation that it was definitely an ambush that was set up.
Today, the main thing that is going to happen in court is that Stalins will either hire an attorney or have one provided to him that will represent him for the remainder of these criminal proceedings, which will likely be lengthy. We'll have more on that coming up in the next half an hour. But for now, Abby and Russell, back to you.
All right, Brittany, thanks.
Well, you can find a lot more about ways to help honor Officer Moats on WBIR.com. There you can also hear from local officials as they react to the shooting death. And we'll learn more about funeral arrangements for the officer. It's all at WBIR.com.
All right, we turn now to your national headlines. In Chicago, police are investigating the shooting death of the cousin of Chicago Bulls player Dwayne Wade. 32-year-old Nakia Aldridge was a mother to 4. She was pushing one of her children in a stroller when she was shot and killed. 2 brothers, both felons out on parole, were arrested for her murder. Police say the brothers were aiming to kill someone else and she was caught in the crossfire. Loved ones gathered at a memorial service last night in her honor. 2 United Airlines pilots were pulled off a plane and arrested in Scotland. They're accused of being drunk just before they were scheduled to fly. They were arrested just before they were to fly 141 passengers. United confirmed that the pilots, ages 45 and 35, have been removed from service. The whole crew was replaced and the flight delayed 10 hours before leaving Scotland.
Today is the grand opening for the Donald Trump campaign headquarters in Farragut. The Trump headquarters opened up last week, but today's the official grand opening. And Hillary Clinton supporters celebrated the opening of her local campaign headquarters in the Old City Saturday. The group held an open house at the Hillary for Knoxville home base and talked about ways to build support for Clinton here in East Tennessee.
It is 6:07. Still to come on 10 News today, honoring Xavion Dobson, the tribute the Fulton Falcons made to their teammate after he was shot and killed, shielding friends from gunfire.
And in just a few minutes, we head out to the tropics and talk about the activity out that way and if it'll affect your forecast in your backyard. All that's coming up here in just a few. Stay with us.